What is happening, Magnesite gamers? I just want to talk about this real quick because I don't think I ever have talked about it. And I do want to start making different types of videos on my gaming channel rather than just my normal streams and reactions. But how important is backwards compatibility? Excuse me. I see that come up a lot in the discussions of the new generation systems. It's always a discussion. It's always a point of discussion. And I personally have never gave a flying fuck about backwards compatibility. This is my reason why. It's similar to the reason why I don't really like to go back and play really old games unless they're already in an era to where it's going to feel as if it's not dated. Like, for example, when I played Uncharted 4 was coming out, everybody was like, yo, you gotta play the rest before you play this. And I was like, okay, cool. Played Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. Finished it like the day before 4 came out. Played that. I had such a good time playing through those games. They weren't dated. They weren't like that dated. You get what I'm saying? Like I could tell, okay, yeah, you know, they were remastered or whatever. The only reason why I can think of a person having an issue if a system isn't backwards compatible, and there's only one reason, is if you really like playing the old games a lot. But I've always been the type that once the new and better thing is out, I'm enjoying those games. Like I never went back. I remember having Nintendo, and then Super Nintendo, and then PlayStation, and Saturn. I bought Saturn later. And I only bought Saturn because I had certain games that PlayStation didn't. And then so on and so forth. I never, after I was done with NES, went back, hooked it up to play Super Nintendo game. Play it on my Super. I never went back to play NES games while Super Nintendo was out. I never went back to play Super Nintendo when PlayStation was out. I never went back to play PlayStation games when PlayStation 2 was out. I never went back to play PlayStation 2 games when PlayStation 3 was out. Once I beat a game, that's it. I'm done with it. And when I was younger, I played the games a lot, over and over and over and over and over again, beating them multiple times, different difficulties, finding Easter eggs, all that different stuff. But I've never wanted to go back after I was done that. Now, I get it. A lot of you have nostalgia, stuff like that. You're like, oh man, I ain't played the original Mario Brothers in such a long time. I ain't played the original Metroid. Oh man, I want to go. I get it. But I don't know. PlayStation 1 games are so dated to me that I have no urge to play them whatsoever. Every once in a while I'll think about certain ones that I used to like, you know what, it'd be nice to play that. But I don't care because what we have now is so much more incredible. You know, sometimes they put out games just like, this is a PS4 game, looks like a PS2 game. You know, like, why would you even put this out? Now, you can post your comments down below and let me know why it's important to you to have backwards compatibility. I could care less. Some of you actually have gaming stations that have every single system, and you've taken good care of them, and you've got all your games, and you're ready to go. Backwards compatibility means nothing to you too, because you have all of the systems. But for me, once the bigger and better is out, like once PS5 comes out, I will not be playing any games on my PS4 unless there is something for PS4 that comes out that cannot be played on PS5, which doesn't make sense and most likely will not happen. I'm not saying that I have a problem with people that like a game system to have backwards compatibility. Okay, that's what you want. I just want the biggest, the baddest, and the best new gaming experiences that I can have. That's all I care about. Faster loading times, better graphics, everything that comes with next generation is what I want. I don't want to relive my heyday and go back and play, I don't know, like Ninja Gaiden. But although actually it might be nice to play Ninja Gaiden for PS3. Yeah, it might be nice. I haven't played that in years. That was probably my favorite game on there that I got because I was not gaming at all hardly. I stopped during the GameCube era and I bought a PS3 just to have one. And I only bought a Xbox 360 because Street Fighter 4 came out and I was such a fan of Street Fighter. I was like, oh my God. So I ended up buying that, playing that for a little bit. And then I bought the PS3 and I bought Ninja Gaiden 2, was it? Yeah, 2. And a couple other things and I just wanted to have a little, but I was nowhere near the gamer I was. And then I just totally, really just never played until PS4 Arkham Knight came out bundle. And everybody was like, yo, you're doing so good as a YouTuber. We love your reactions. Yo, we'd love to see you gaming now. So I got it. And you guys are what got me back into gaming because I wasn't giving a damn about nothing. I was a big Ninja Gaiden fan when I was a kid for NES. That's why I got it for PS3. Then my PS3 just sat there and collected dust. So, let me know. Does backwards compatibility matter to you and why? If not, you can tell me why too. If you like me, say I'm just like you. Hashtag just like Tyrone. I don't give a fuck because basically I am looking for the best gaming experience possible. Once I beat a game, ain't no need to go back to it. Unless I just get that feeling of nostalgia, which I never do. 10 million subscribers.